Wow, thanks. All these save the people from themselves rule changes are ridiculous. Our government is reckless of making changes these days, and good, honest people are suffering. This is pathetic. This will kill alternative lending, and it's the refis that are really going to get screwed. If you haven't heard, the Government of Canada recently introduced a stress test to conventional mortgages, which means borrowers are going to qualify for about 20% less money. And if you look at the media and some mortgage brokers online, people are freaking out. The changes suck. I'm not going to deny that, but there's always opportunity in chaos. It's all about the story that you tell yourself. And so the way the concept works is you change the story. This week I sat down with my team and we talked about the importance of the stories we tell ourselves, because the story you tell yourself affects the way you feel, and the way you feel affects the way you act, and the way you act will affect your result. And so if you start with a bad story, like this is terrible, the government rule changes are going to ruin my business, your final end result is going to be terrible. But if the story is where's the opportunity, your end result is going to be much better. It's only been 4 days though, so that's not fair. It's not fair. So I was excited to sit down with Jules and her team and see how they were interpreting these rule changes, and then also to game plan how we were going to make the best of this bad situation.
I think it's a unnecessary change, but I think that it's an opportunity for us.
Right, there's always opportunity.
There's always opportunity
in change. And so, like me, Jules sees an opportunity in chaos. And recently we had a stressful situation going on, and I remember Jules saying, you know what, this isn't happening to me, this is happening for me. And I just think that mindset is so critical, especially with all that's happening in the market today.
We've sent out some information to our clients, but I really want to wait until I get more information from our lenders so that when I have that conversation, it can be a really accurate conversation with the clients. And I've talked to a number of lenders already about it, and they are not feeling very confident in the fact that we're going to have grandfathered pre-approvals and whatnot with these particular changes.
Our plan going forward is to first email all of our past clients, let them know that how the rule changes may affect them, and invite them in an opportunity to have a conversation with us. But we're not going to rely just on email. We're also going to phone them, because I think it's too big of an issue to just rely on someone maybe seeing the email and not seeing the email. And because we have a small team and we have a large number of clients to call, we're going to outsource some of those calls so that we can get through that list faster, and hopefully the people that need help, we can serve them. Because my concern is that 60 days go by and there's people that we can help today that we will not be able to help in January. And so all of our other priorities are pushed to the side until we get this taken care of.
So I think just sort of reiterating that now more than ever, it's so important for your clients to make sure that they do give us a call and that they are pre-approved before going out looking, so that we can talk to them about how this might affect them.
Right.
And I already have so many of our realtors that we work with regularly who will not let their clients put an offer in or go house hunting until they've talked to us. But I think just making that a bit more clear with perhaps all the realtors that now more than ever, this is so important, because they could have had a pre-approval done but not find a property until January, and suddenly that doesn't exist anymore. That pre-approval is void, right?
Toast. 3 takeaways from this episode. First, whenever bad things happen, remind yourself of what story you're telling yourself. It will really influence the outcome that you're going to get. Second, it's important to have a database of your clients. You need to know where they're at so that when things change, you can actually target the people in your database and help them. And finally, if you're going to reach out to your database in this type of situation, don't rely on just email. You have to use as many modes of communication as you can. So email, phone, carrier pigeon, smoke signals, whatever it takes. But at the end of the day, it's your job, your duty as their mortgage professional to ensure that you're looking out for their best interest. Hey Broker Nation, in this episode we talked a lot about reaching out to our past clients and using the phone. Best possible scenario is that you make the calls yourself. You know the clients, you're gonna have the best connection. Second best option would be to have your assistant make the calls for you. If that's not possible, you can try a service like Client Caller. Now, full disclosure, I am a partner in that service. I think it's awesome. However, I think that with what's going on, it's too big of an issue to rely on email. We actually have to have somebody pick up the phone. So whether it's you or someone else, pick up the phone, and it's gonna help this last quarter go really well, and ultimately you're gonna serve your clients.